everyone, welcome to the PYQ series. So we will be beginning with a new topic today, that will be physics. All those physics questions will be done in this section. Let us begin with question number 1. Consider the following velocity time graph. It shows two trains starting simultaneously on parallel tracks. With reference to the above graph, which one of the following statement is not correct? Train B has an initial acceleration greater than that of train A. Train B is at a higher position within graphically. So it is at an initial acceleration greater than that of A. This is correct. Question is not correct. Train B is faster than train A at all times. Yes, train B graph lies above train A. So that means its velocity is higher than train A. So this is also correct. Both trains have the same velocity at time t naught. At the time t naught, both having same velocity. Perfect. Both trains travel the same distance in time t naught units. In time t naughts, okay, at time t naught. Yes, at time t naught, they are having the same distance, not at zero. They are having the same velocity. Have they traveled the same distance? No. Why? Distance s is equals to vt. Yes or no? So it is the product of the velocity and the time. So velocity and time product, that means any graph, the area under the graph is the vt, because this is velocity, this is time. Yes or no? So train area under the graph of train A and the area under the graph of train B are not same. Hence they have not traveled the same distance. And obvious सी बात है, अगर time उनका t naught है, both of them are having different velocities. So uniform velocity method में अगर आप निकालोगे, obvious सी बात है, both are not traveling the same distance. Got it? So the answer would be D, which is not correct. Let us proceed to the next question, that is question number 2. Another distance time graph. So you need to be very careful about which graph it is. This is distance time graph. With reference to the same graph, above graph, consider the following statement. The graph shows three athletes A, B, C running side by side for a 30-kilometer race. For a 30-kilometer race. 30-kilometer race, that means distance is 30. Okay, this is 30. A has reached here, B is here, C is here. Okay, the race was won by A. Which of them are correct? Race is won by A. Yes, why? Because A took 30 minutes to complete the task, or the race. B took 35 minutes, so obviously A has won the race. So this is correct. B was ahead of A up to the 25 minutes, 25-kilometer mark. This was the 25-kilometer mark. Now you can clearly see in this 25-kilometer mark, B was ahead of A. Yes, because B was taking the less amount of time at every distance. A's graph ऊपर है. That means A took more time for respective distance. At 5 kilometer, B took this much time, while A took this much time. At 10 kilometer, B took this much time, A took. A's graph has never crossed B with respect to time beyond 25 kilometers. मतलब below 25 kilometers. Beyond 25 kilometers, B's graph is above than A. That means after 25 kilometer, B speed and A speed differed. A traveled faster. So that means B was ahead of A up to 25-kilometer mark. This is correct. C ran very slowly from the beginning. No, C was the fastest of all. Why? Because C graph is below. अब below वाला कैसे समझोगे? Take any time. Suppose if I draw this line now. This is at 5-kilometer mark. At 5-kilometer mark, C took this much time, B took even higher, A took even higher. That means above the graph took more time. The lower the graph took least time. That means faster the speed. So at every moment you can see C's graph is below A and B initially. So that means C ran very fast from the beginning. So this slowly is wrong. 3 is wrong. A and 2 are correct. That means your answer is 1 and 2 only. Okay. Let us go to the next problem. Question number 3 here. Consider the following figure given below and answer the item that follows. In the figure shown above, OP1 and OP2 are two plane mirrors kept perpendicular to each other. This is perpendicular to each other. S is the direction of a beam of light falling on the mirror OP1, that's the plane mirror, the direction of the reflected beam of light from the mirror OP2. So we know this mirror property, we do a normal to it, we do a perpendicular. If this is the ray, then it gets reflected like this, making the same angle. We call it as the angle of incidence and angle of reflection. Now from here we will do the normal again, that is the perpendicular, and we will reflect it like this. So that means these two angles are same. Hence we can say that the line S and this are parallel to each other but in the opposite direction. So opposite and parallel to the direction of S. So C is the correct option. Got it? Let us proceed to the next problem. That is question number 4. If a bus travels 160 kilometer in 4 hours, 160 kilometer in 4 hours. Got it? So what is the speed? 40 kilometer per hour. And travels 320 kilometer in 5 hours. 320 kilometer in 5 hours. So what is the speed? 320 320 by 5. That is 64 kilometer per hour. Then what is the ratio of the at uniform speeds? Then what is the ratio of the distances traveled by them in 1 hour? In 1 hour, what is the ratio of the distances traveled by them? So the ratio of the speed will be the distance. So इसको हम divide कर देंगे. What will be the answer? This will be 40 is to 64 because S is directly proportional to V. Got it? So 40 is to 64, which will be 5 is to 8. So your answer would be 5 is to 8. Got it? Clear? Let us proceed to the next problem. That is question number 5. Mr. Kumar drives to work. Mr. Kumar drives to work at an average speed of 48 km per hour. So Mr. Kumar's average speed is 48 km per hour. The time taken to cover the first 60% of the distance is 10 minutes more than the time taken to cover the remaining percentage of the distance. Okay. Speed. टाइम की बात हो रहा है ना, सॉरी. अगर हम यहाँ पे डिस्टेंस लेंगे, डिस्टेंस कितना होगा? फर्स्ट वाला 60, नेक्स्ट वाला 40. यूनिट मेथड. गॉट इट. 60%, 40%. अगर टोटल 100 यूनिट्स होता तो फर्स्ट 60% would be 60 units, next 60% would be 40 units. So अगर 100 units है, what we have done is first 60% is 60 units, second 40% is 40 units. Now the time taken will be what? Time taken will be same, directly proportional, क्योंकि S is equals to VT. So time taken would be 3:2. अगर हम इसको 20 से divide करेंगे, 3 units is to 2 units. Now the difference between them is 1 unit. 1 unit is equals to what? Extra 10 minutes. 1 unit is extra 10 minutes or not? 1 unit, because this is the extra time. यहाँ पे अगर 3 units लग रहा है, यहाँ पे 2 units लग रहा है. Got it? And 3 units अगर है, 2 units है, ये बता रहा है कि the distance is 10 minutes. It takes 10 minutes more than time taken to cover the remaining distance. So 3 minus 2 will be 10 minutes. So if it is 10 minutes for 1 unit, so that means 1 unit is nothing but 10 into minutes है, उसको अगर हम hours में convert कर देंगे, so this will be 10 by 60, 1 by 6. Yes or no? Now, how far is his office? Total time taken is what? 5 units. अगर total time आपका 5 units है, so total time will be 5 by 6. Got it? 5 by 6 hours. Speed कितना है? 48 kilometer per hour is the average speed. 48 kilometer per hour into 5 by 6 hours. Hours getting cancelled. 6 से इसको cancel करोगे 8. The answer would be 40. Is it clear? I hope you have got it. So answer will be 40 kilometer. We know the basic method, distance speed method. So I have told you a different method, that is the ratio method. I hope you have understood it. What I did, I am explaining it again. अगर आपके पास 100 है, मैंने उसको डिवाइड किया 60 और 40 पे, इसका रेशियो जितना होगा उसका टाइम भी उतना ही होगा. और वो बता रहा है कि इन दोनों के डिफरेंस है 10 मिनट्स. तो 3:2 का डिफरेंस है 10 मिनट्स. तो 1 यूनिट का डिफरेंस, 1 यूनिट का मतलब कितना है? 10 मिनट्स का डिफरेंस. सो 1 यूनिट इज इक्वल्स टू 10 मिनट्स. सो 10 मिनट्स मतलब दैट इज 1/6 ऑफ द आवर. टोटल टाइम इज ये वाला, क्योंकि ये टोटल डिस्टेंस ही तो है, ये टोटल डिस्टेंस 100 ही तो कवर कर रहा है, तो टोटल टाइम 5 यूनिट्स लेगा. 5 यूनिट्स का मतलब 5/6 आवर्स. अगर 5/6 आवर्स इज द टोटल और उसका एवरेज स्पीड 48 किलोमीटर पर आवर है, तो 5 यूनिट्स कवर करने में उसको कितना डिस्टेंस ट्रेवल होगा? 40 किलोमीटर. गॉट इट? लेट अस प्रोसीड टू द नेक्स्ट प्रॉब्लम. दैट इज क्वेश्चन नंबर 6. अ थीफ इज रनिंग. अ थीफ, ये रिलेटिव वाला क्वेश्चन है, रिलेटिव वेलोसिटी. थीफ इज रनिंग एट 8 किलोमीटर पर आवर. ये थीफ है, थीफ इज रनिंग एट 8 किलोमीटर पर आवर. Is chased by a policeman who is running at 10 किलोमीटर पर आवर. दैट मीन्स इन दोनों के रिलेटिव डिफरेंस कितना है? जब हम रिलेटिव स्पीड ऑफ पुलिस, क्योंकि पुलिस जाके पकड़ेगा किसको, टी को, और टी विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू पी अगर निकालेंगे, वी टी पी विल बी वेलोसिटी ऑफ पुलिस माइनस वेलोसिटी ऑफ थीफ, दैट इज इक्वल टू 10 माइनस 8 किलोमीटर पर आवर, नहीं तो पकड़ नहीं पाएगा ना। So that is equals to 2 kilometer per hour is the relative speed. अगर 2 kilometer per hour is the relative speed, that means this police is at a higher gain of 2 kilometer per hour. If the thief is 100 meter ahead of the policeman, how much time will it take to catch the thief? 2 किलोमीटर पर आवर है, 2 किलोमीटर पर आवर अगर हम इसको कन्वर्ट कर देंगे विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू मीटर पर सेकेंड, this is 5 by 9 meter per second. So 100 meter, 5 by 9 meter per second. So that means time taken will be S by V. S अगर distance है 100 मीटर, टाइम कितना है 5 by 9, वेलोसिटी कितना है 5 by 9 मीटर पर सेकेंड, so that becomes 900 by 5 which is equals to 180 seconds. 180 seconds का मतलब कितना है 6, sorry 3 minutes. Got it? Easy. Whenever two people are given, always focus on the relative speed. Relative speed अगर सेम डायरेक्शन है, दोनों को सब्ट्रैक्ट करोगे, अगर ये उल्टा डायरेक्शन होता तो कभी पकड़ नहीं पाएंगे, तो ये वाला लॉजिक आपको यूज करना है, वीपी माइनस वीटी। उल्टा डायरेक्शन होता तो माइनस आ जाता, वो हम आगे देखेंगे, ठीक है। गॉट इट? लेट अस प्रोसीड टू द नेक्स्ट प्रॉब्लम, दैट इज क्वेश्चन नंबर 7। अ ट्रेन ट्रेवल्स a certain average speed of distance of at a certain average speed for a distance of 63 kilometer and then travels a distance of 72 kilometer at an average speed of 6 kilometer per hour more than the original speed for the next 72 kilometer। 63 और ये is to 72, सो कितना रेशियो हो गया, अगर हम इसको 9 से डिवाइड करेंगे 7, इसको 9 से डिवाइड करेंगे 8, तो S इज इक्वल टू VT, यस और नो। तो अगर 7:8 रेशियो पे डिस्टेंसेस है, तो स्पीड ये बता रहा है कि एवरेज स्पीड इज एट अ डिफरेंस ऑफ 6 किलोमीटर पर आवर। सो यहाँ पे स्पीड कितना डिफरेंस है, एट एन एवरेज स्पीड 6 किलोमीटर आवर मोर, तो ये ज्यादा है। इसका ये मतलब 1 यूनिट इनका डिफरेंस है, 1 यूनिट का मतलब कितना है 6 किलोमीटर पर आवर। गॉट इट? क्वेश्चन क्या पूछा है, इफ इट टेक्स 3 आवर्स टू कंप्लीट द टोटल जर्नी टेक्स 3 आवर्स। गॉट इट? व्हाट इज द ओरिजिनल स्पीड ऑफ द ट्रेन इन किलोमीटर पर आवर, ये 3 आवर्स हमें नहीं चाहिए, ओरिजिनल स्पीड उसका कितना है 7 किलोमीटर, 7 यूनिट्स है, 1 यूनिट टेक 6 किलोमीटर पर आवर, सो टोटल डिस्टेंस ओरिजिनल स्पीड कितना हो जाएगा 742 किलोमीटर पर आवर। क्यों? क्योंकि ये 7 यूनिट्स है, 7 यूनिट्स इंटू 1 यूनिट इज 6 किलोमीटर पर आवर, सो टोटल ओरिजिनल स्पीड बिकम्स 42 किलोमीटर पर आवर। गॉट इट? अगर ये टाइम वाला मेथड यूज करोगे तो इसको ऐड करोगे, 3 टू 5 7 6 145, 145 किलोमीटर है, 3 आवर्स पे डिवाइड करोगे, फिर इसका रेशियो निकालोगे, वो भी हो जाएगा, बट हमें यहाँ नहीं चाहिए। गॉट इट? सो वी कम टू एन एंड टू दिस सेशन, विल सी अगेन इन द नेक्स्ट सेशन फ्रॉम फिजिक्स क्वेश्चंस पार्ट 2। सो अंटिल देन हैव अ ग्रेट डे, बाय बाय, टेक केयर एवरीवन, जय हिंद।